Your cat places a dead mouse in front of you. You scream, or you shoo them away, or you scold them. That is the most natural reaction for most people. And according to behavioral veterinarians, that is exactly what you should never do. Not because it is dangerous to you, but because what happens to your cat after that reaction is something most cat owners never see and never know they caused. In this video, we are going to go through exactly what is happening when your cat brings prey home, why they do it, what you are telling them through each of your reactions, and the specific things that behavioral veterinarians warn cat owners absolutely not to do. At the end, we will talk about the only thing you should do instead, and the reason behind it will completely change the way you look at this behavior. If your cat has ever brought prey home or you are worried it might happen, please stay until the end. Before talking about what you should not do, you need to correctly understand what is actually happening. Because if you misunderstand the behavior, every one of your reactions will be wrong as well. Domestic cats do not bring prey home to show off, nor to give a gift in the way humans understand it. Research on the predatory behavior of domestic cats, especially the work of Dr. John Bradshaw at the University of Bristol, indicates that domestic cats view their owners as incompetent members of their social group. It is not because the cat looks down on you, but because you never hunt, never bring home live food, and your cat has observed that long enough to reach a conclusion. You need help. The prey placed in front of you is an act of care. Your cat is trying to teach you or is feeding you, following the exact same mechanism that a mother cat uses with kittens who do not yet know how to hunt. You are not receiving a corpse. You are receiving evidence that your cat thinks you need them. It is a form of concern in the language of their species. And now, here is what most cat owners do wrong. The first mistake is screaming or reacting in a panic. This is the most common reaction, and the reaction that most directly harms the relationship between you and the cat. Cats read the emotional reactions of their owners with high accuracy. A study on social referencing in cats, published in the journal Animal Cognition in 2015, shows that cats look at their owner's face to read safety or danger signals in a new situation. When you scream the moment the cat drops the prey, your cat does not understand that you are reacting to the dead animal. They understand that their recent action, an action they performed with full good intentions, has created a strong negative reaction from you. To your cat, the logical chain is, I bring this home. My owner is terrified and screams. My action caused something bad. It is not. This animal is scary. You are not teaching the cat not to bring corpses home. You are teaching the cat that when I try to help you, you react negatively. That is a completely different lesson. The second mistake is scolding or punishing the cat. This is a mistake that is not only ineffective, but also destroys a specific part of the trust structure that the cat has built with you. Cats do not have the ability to connect past actions with delayed consequences. Research on punishment-based learning in domestic cats shows that cats cannot link an earlier behavior with being scolded later. They only link being near the owner in this state with being scolded. As a result, the cat does not learn what you want to teach. Instead, they learn that approaching you in certain situations is not safe. Cats scolded after bringing prey home tend to change their behavior toward bringing prey somewhere else, not stopping the hunt. Or worse, they start eating the prey outside instead of bringing it home, which is more dangerous in terms of health. You cannot change a cat's predatory instinct by scolding. You only change the level of trust they have in you. The third mistake is ignoring them completely, stepping over it, or walking away without any reaction. This is the reaction that seems least harmful, and therefore many cat owners choose it as a safe solution. But, in the social structure of cats, ignoring a gesture of food sharing, having no reaction at all, is read by the cat as social rejection. Research on the social behavior of feral cats notes that cats do not share prey with individuals who do not respond to signals and gradually narrow their social behavior with that individual. Domestic cats apply this same logic. Having no reaction does not mean everything is normal. It means I do not accept it, and your cat takes note of that. In every social situation, complete silence is also an answer. For your cat, it is the wrong answer. The fourth mistake is taking the prey away immediately in front of the cat. Especially when you do that with obvious haste or disgust, this action in cat language is equivalent to robbing them. Cats have a clear concept of resource ownership. Research on the resource behavior of domestic cats shows that cats react to their resources being taken away directly by increasing resource guarding behavior in similar situations later. When you take the prey away in front of the cat without any social exchange, your cat does not understand you are cleaning up. They understand their resource was just taken. Cats who have their prey taken away many times may start hiding the prey, eating faster before you arrive, or becoming more defensive around food in general. How you handle the prey is not just a matter of hygiene. It is a social exchange, and your cat is watching every detail. Please leave a comment. Has your cat ever brought something home? And how did you react? I want to know down below. The fifth mistake is locking the cat inside the house immediately afterward as a punishment. This is the final mistake and has the longest-lasting consequences. Behavioral veterinarians, including guidelines from the American Association of Feline Practitioners, consistently warn that sudden restriction of access to space the cat is used to can cause chronic stress, manifested through behavioral and health issues, overgrooming, irregular eating, and signs of prolonged anxiety. The cat does not connect being locked up with the previous hunting behavior. They only experience the sudden loss of a familiar environment. You cannot teach a cat not to hunt by locking them up. You only create a stressed cat who still wants to hunt and now has added anxiety. The hunting instinct is not a bad behavior to be punished. It is a biological nature that cannot be turned off by punishment. It can only be managed with understanding. So, what is the only thing you should do? After everything you should not do, there is a single reaction that behavioral veterinarians consistently recommend, and it is simpler than you think. The correct reaction includes 3 steps. First, acknowledge the behavior with a calm, gentle voice. Say a few sentences in a warm tone. No need for excessive praise. Just let your cat understand that their signal has been received. Second, do not take the prey away immediately in front of the cat. Let the cat leave first, or distract them with a favorite toy before you clean up. Third, after the cat leaves, handle the prey properly in terms of hygiene. Wear gloves, put it in a sealed bag, wash your hands thoroughly because the prey can carry parasites and dangerous pathogens. This is the recommendation recorded in the documents of major veterinary organizations in the United States. You do not need to be happy. You do not need to pretend to be interested. You only need to react in a way that your cat reads as, "I have received it. Everything is fine." The right reaction is not to encourage the behavior. It is to protect the relationship and protect the health of both. And if you want to reduce this behavior over time, this is the right way. You cannot turn off a cat's hunting instinct, but you can redirect it. Behavioral veterinarians recommend 2 main approaches. First, increase indoor playtime with toys that simulate prey at least twice every day, each time for 10 to 15 minutes. Research shows that cats who have their hunting needs met indoors hunt significantly less outdoors. Second, if the cat goes outside, consider putting a small bell on their collar bells. Reduce a cat's successful hunting rate by up to 50%, according to research published in the journal Current Biology in 2021, without causing stress or discomfort to the cat. Instead of reacting to the result the prey already brought home, change the conditions before the result happens. That is behavior management, not behavior punishment. Your cat does not bring prey home because they want to annoy you. They do it because that is how they show that you are important to them. So the next time your cat places prey in front of you, you already know what is actually being said, and you already know what you should not do. The behavior that most cat owners react to with horror is actually one of the purest gestures of care that the cat species can perform. They have no other way to say, "I worry about you." This is the only way they know. Subscribe if you want to continue understanding your cat in this way. And please leave a comment right below. What has your cat ever brought home, and how did you react the first time? Your cat chose you. That is not nothing.